Question that always comes up in regards to kettlebell training. What are the different types of cleans and why would you do them? We're going to talk about the dead clean, we're going to talk about the hard style clean, and then we're going to talk about the competition style clean. There are three different types of cleans for three different schools of thought. The dead clean is something that you see practiced very often in relation to CrossFitters. CrossFitters and Olympic lifters move bars up and down, so they try to move kettlebells straight up and down in the same way. Excellent technique. Their goal is speed and power in a vertical straight line. Heaving and pitching are those planes of movement. Hard style cleans, single swing cleans, that means one hip dip, are used more for power development. Heavy weights, lower reps. Competition style clean, or a double hip movement clean, is designed for long-term weight endurance. 5-minute sets, 10-minute sets, 20-minute sets, 30-minute sets. Different types of cleans for different purposes. Dead clean, let's talk about that one first. They set it up in the same position, usually like Olympic lifting, feet generally straight ahead. The kettlebell tends to be between the feet. They're not usually all that concerned with how they do this part because they're mimicking barbell. So they usually do things just like barbell. Think about moving the kettlebell in a straight line up and catching in our rack position. Doesn't matter what type of clean it is, the goal is a good rack position. If your rack position is good, all of the rest of it can be good. That means pinky, wrist, elbow in a vertical line. This is the first thing that you see go. It usually ends up looking like this, more like a barbell catch. That tends to mess people's wrists up over time, especially when they get above 70 pounds. Think about the clean as the most important part. Straight down, power straight up, catch, touch, straight up, catch, touch, straight up, catch. Hard style clean or single hip dip swing clean has a different starting position. Instead of starting with the kettlebell between the feet, the kettlebell is 12 to 18 inches in front of the feet. Hips go back, think about a deadlift position, feet straight ahead. The handle changes position. Instead of your hand being neutral like a barbell, it's thumb pointed back. Grab it in the corner of the kettlebell. We're gonna hike the weight back like a football, use our hip snap to drive the weight forward, elbow close to body, catch. The catch is the same. It is not a barbell catch, it is not a dumbbell catch, it is a kettlebell catch. The catch is the hard part for almost everybody when they're learning. Feet generally straight ahead. Thumb points back. Push the weight back, catch. Good position means the kettlebell is not on our wrist. The handle is at a 45-degree angle. If it's in a barbell position, the wrist tends to bend. If you're not in the right position, get it in the right position. Elbow stays close to the body, push the weight back, not down, catch. Back, not down, catch. Back, not down, catch. The point of that type of clean is to build into a clean and press. That means clean, no leg movement, iron leg, military press. Close to the body, catch, military press, no leg movement. Competition style clean is meant for people who are trying to lift weights longer. Think single hip dip, guys are focusing on heavier weights, so they're probably doing sets of 10, but probably sets of 5 because they're turning it more into strength and power. Competition guys are shooting for 13 reps a minute for 10 minutes and then take the weight up. 130 reps as opposed to a set of 5 or a reverse ladder, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Setup is generally the same, feet straight ahead. This technique looks different all over the world. We're going to talk about the simple version of the competition one. It is lifting and taking the pressure off of the hips at the bottom so that you're letting your grip rest for a second. Thumb points up, thumb points down. We're gonna keep our catch the same. Some really good competition guys will look like they're bending their wrist, but because of the way they're holding their kettlebell, they're not. They're moving their wrist out of the way. Don't mistake barbell grip for competition grip. They are not the same. Hold in the corner. push back, catch. On the bottom, we're going to take some weight away, catch. Take some weight away, catch. Take some weight away, catch. You will also see competition guys start to do things like lift a heel on one side, lift a heel on one side. The goal is to get to the clean and jerk, where they're making this as easy as possible, and then they're gonna use their legs and drop under the weight. Catch with the legs. Take the weight off at the bottom. Catch, pop, absorb with the legs, push back. 3 different types of cleans for different purposes. CrossFit guys, high rocks guys tend to do a lot of dead cleans because they're mimicking barbell. They're focusing on pure straight line power. Hardstyle guys, one hip dip, big hip explosion, maximizing power, leaning towards a military press without the use of the legs. Kettlebell competition guys tend to be nuts, and they're trying to lift heavier weights for longer periods of time. 5 minutes, 10 minutes is pretty standard, but we're getting a lot more 5-minute stuff. And then the marathon guys, we're going for 30 minutes to an hour. Think about doing that for 30 minutes to an hour. You have to change the way you do it to become the most efficient you possibly can. It's the difference in track and field between a 100-meter sprint, 400-meter sprint, and a 26-mile run. They all have slightly different techniques. Use the appropriate technique for what you're working on.